You know, we all have good days and bad days, right? We all have days where we feel amazing, days where we feel unstoppable, days that we feel like we can conquer the whole entire world, right? But on the other hand, we have days where we feel like shit, bro. We feel like we can't do anything. We feel like we can't get any progress. We feel like we haven't made any progress. We feel like we can't get any traction, you know, with our day. We feel lost. We feel like we haven't gotten anywhere in the past months. We feel like we haven't achieved anything. We feel like we haven't gotten nearly anywhere close to where we want to be, right? We feel like we haven't gotten anywhere nearly close to where we want to be, just all for one day. You know, we all have good days and bad days, right? And you got to recognize that. And you got to recognize that just because today may be a bad day doesn't mean that tomorrow will be. Doesn't mean that you can't still make the most out of your day today, right? It doesn't mean that you still can't take time just to, you know, ponder in your thoughts and realize how grateful you should be and realize how much good you have in your life. You know, you're alive. You have a heartbeat. That's your advantage, right? You have a heartbeat. That's your advantage you have over some people that did not get to wake up today. Some people that don't have a heartbeat. Some people that don't have life and you do. Right? And that's something to be grateful for in itself. But I know it's hard to have bad days. I know it's hard to be grateful for the things that you have in life, but that's something you just got to take time with yourself for. I think that today hasn't been a good day, but I have to rely on the things that I love to do. And that's why I'm out here. That's why I have my book, you know, my journal to write in, to ponder my thoughts, to write down my thoughts, to write down what I can do, what I should do to make myself happier, to make myself feel less lost. And, you know, this is exactly what came to my mind. This is exactly what comes to my mind anytime I'm feeling lost, is I come out here and I record, I put up the camera and I talk to myself, you know, and I talk to you, and I know I can help somebody. I know somebody can relate, you know, to how I'm feeling. But you have to realize that just because you had a bad day today does not mean that you're going to have a bad day tomorrow, does not mean that you're going to have a bad life, does not mean that your life is gone, doesn't mean that it's the end, doesn't mean that today was a bad day, does not mean that your life is over, doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. And look how much shit could have stopped you, but you were still here, you still kept going, and you were still fighting, you're still alive, you're still waking up every day, just like that. You are just like the sun, bro. It comes and goes, and some days, you know, it's hard to see it. Some days the clouds cover it, some days it's a cloudy day, some days it's overcast, right? But you know what? It's still there. It still shows up regardless if it's cloudy. Even if you can't really see it that well, even if it, you know, isn't as confident as it usually is when there's a clear sky, right? It may go away for a little bit, but it comes back up every single day, and that's exactly how you are. You get up every single day, and you're still here every single day, and I'm proud of you, man. I know it's hard sometimes. I know we have terrible days. I know some days where it feels like you can never win. Some days it feels like you can never get back up from it. But I promise you can, because look at you now. Look at you right now. Where are you right now? You're alive. Your heart's beating. You're watching this video, man. You're trying to better yourself, and I'm so proud of you, because it is not easy doing what you do. It is not easy waking up in your shoes. It is not easy going through whatever you have gone through. And you have to recognize that, but you also have to recognize that you're still alive, and that's something to be grateful for. And you have to recognize that it's gonna be okay. As cliche as it sounds, it is going to be okay. As cliche as it sounds, it is going to be okay, I promise you. You just have to wake up and tell yourself, okay, I know it's not the best day. I know I'm not feeling that great. I know I may be sick. I know I may be tired. I know I may be burnt out. I know I may be depressed right now, but I have to get up and do the things that I know I need to do for a better life. Because if I just sit here and wish and drown in my sorrows, then it's never going to get any better. But it's going to get better if you get up and go after it, and get up and go after it, regardless of how you feel. I promise you, if you get up and go to the gym, even though you didn't want to, even though you feel like shit, even though you don't want to get up at all, if you get up and go, I promise you, you're going to feel 10 times better than if you didn't get up and if you laid in bed in your sorrows. Same with anything. If you knew you had to go record a YouTube video today, like today, but you weren't feeling it, but you got up and did it anyways, right now I'm already feeling better. I'm already feeling better just talking, doing what I love, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy because just being outside, get some sun, man. And if it's a beautiful day out, gotta go enjoy the day. Take a walk or something, man. Take time for yourself, because I promise you, it will make your day so much 10 times better, bro. So I've been writing down my thoughts the past 2 days, right? And it's only been 2 days, but just taking like literally 2 minutes to write down how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling that way has already helped how I feel. You know, it already clears my mind. And honestly, I didn't think it was like, people hype it up, but I did not think it was going to be so beneficial to me, but it actually is. It actually has opened up my, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. And I think that's something that can help you a lot. If you're having a bad day, man, just write it down while you're feeling this way, and write down maybe how you can do better, how you can have a better day, how you can make yourself feel happier, you know? And sometimes it is just laying down and relaxing and not worrying about anything. Maybe just watching YouTube, and that's okay. It's okay to, relax and be, that's still productive in a sense. But I'm not saying, just be lazy all the time. Maybe for like a little bit, maybe you can relax for a little bit just to ease your mind and take your mind off of it. But don't do that every day. Don't get comfortable with that. Don't be super comfortable where you just want to lay down in bed and be depressed and you're still depressed. And if you find that you're laying down watching Netflix all the time or laying down watching YouTube and not actually being productive and you feel like shit, change that, okay? Because it's obvious, right? If you're doing something and you're feeling like shit, change it. It's so easy, yet I know it's difficult, but it's really not. It's just a matter of you making a decision to get up and go. Get up and do the thing that you know you really don't feel like doing, but I know, and you know for a fact if you go and did, you would feel 10 times better. Like going to the gym, even getting up and doing 10 push-ups, bro. I literally, sometimes when I'm feeling down, I literally get up and I do 50 push-ups, I do 100 push-ups, and I feel 10 times better. I feel like, I don't know, something about exercise, bro, it makes the dopamine receptors in your brain fire off and it makes you feel so much better. That's just something I do. And same with writing down your thoughts, man. Those are just some tips. But realize that it's okay to have bad days. Realize that it's okay to not be your best, not feel your best. It's okay to feel tired at times, but it's not okay just to sit there and complain and sit there and drown in your own sorrows and drown in your depressive thoughts and just not do anything with your life and just, be lazy. That's not okay, because it's not going to make you any better. You're not going to feel any better if you just lay down and, sit down and lay down in your bed, not go to work, not go to the gym for, 4 days, 5 days, whatever it is, you can't. You have to do things for you, and you also have to stop pleasing people. You have to start saying no to people too. That's another thing. You have to take time for yourself, especially when you're having a bad day. Just take a little bit of time for yourself, or if it means hanging out with people that make you happy, then go do that. But do whatever makes you happy, especially on the bad days. Do whatever makes you happy on good days, but especially on bad days where you're feeling down, where you're not feeling the best. Go out and do the things that make you happy, and don't just lay down and drown in your sorrows like I keep saying, because it's not going to make it any better. It is not going to make it any better. And I promise you, just get up, bro. And if you're having a bad day today, just know that it's okay. Just know that you're going to be okay. Just know that tomorrow is a better day, but also try to make today the best day that you can, because it is all you have. You may not have tomorrow, so why be super depressed today? Why not do the things that make you happy today? Why not, why would you lay down and just waste your life away, being depressed? Why not get up and go for a run, get up and go for a walk, get up and do 10 push-ups, do 5 push-ups, do 1 push-up, do 1 squat, do something. Read a book, write down your thoughts at least, man. Do something. Write it down in your phone, in your notes app, write it down on a book, just sit there with yourself for 5 minutes and just breathe for a little bit and realize that it's okay. Just realize that you are going to be okay, and realize how much you've gone through, and realize that today it has nothing on you. Just realize that you are stronger than anything and everything that you have and will go through, because God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers, and you are one of his strongest soldiers. Anyways, I love y'all. Stay blessed, stay positive, stay true. Do not forget to stay you. That's the most important part. And as always, you know what I'm going to do is catch you in the next video. I love y'all. Peace.